Hanging out at the top is a gift I got from my son. Look at that. Oh, it's so sweet. Yep, for my birthday, he got me these. He has some at his house, and they're awesome. They're different flowers he has at his house, though. And I just think it's just amazing. And, of course, it took some time to put it together, but, hey, it's done. And I'm proud, and I was able to send it to him and say, look, I got to send him a picture and say, look, I did it, I did it. It's always fun to play, right? This is Coya D's Tarot Card Reads. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I have your Tarot Card of the Day for March 12th, 2025. And as I said before, we're doing it differently, so let's get into it. All right. In health today, your Tarot Card of the Day, we actually did money, health, and love. In love, you may have a message coming in from the past. You are, and even still, you're feeling like, I can do this. I can do this. And I'm going to be the change I want to see. I'm going to love myself the way I want to be loved, which is a beautiful thing because it teaches people how to treat you. It teaches people how to love you. You know what I'm saying? They're seeing what it is you do. And they're like, okay, that's different, but that works. You know, and even, for them, it's just something different. There's always an opportunity to learn something new and learn something new from someone. With this energy of you just relying on yourself. Relying on yourself, showing up for yourself, being there for yourself. You're moving to calmer waters. You're getting away from different attitudes attitudes about love and what it's supposed to be, especially when you see it on social media, right? Everybody wants this, that. You got to fit this particular profile, all that. And you're not into that. You're just wanting to take care of yourself and love yourself more. And I'm with it. In money, career and money, you have been trying to change your situation, right? Everybody needs a little more, especially with what's going on right now. So you're realizing, you do have the skills and you're using your imagination, your skill set, your intuition, your abilities, things you've picked up throughout time, and really honing in on that to provide a service and solutions for others, which can help you make more money. And I love that. And the beautiful thing about it is you're going to be victorious in it. How and why? Because you're using the sure strength of your own personal willpower because you believe in yourself and you know what you know, right? Nobody can tell you what you don't know. If you read the book, you read the book. You got it? And you know it's in the book, so you can speak on the contents of the book. Well, the book right now is you, right? And you're able to do this thing. On top of doing this, you're able to show others that you're doing it. And then now you're not even looking at situations like you did before. You're seeing them differently because you have this new air of confidence. You have this new capability. It's not even new, but you're honing on your own personal capabilities and you're making this happen. That's beautiful. Moving on to health. We have you taking the lead in your health care. And you're actually applying simple, basic movements that work for you. Like you could be washing dishes and just doing side leg lifts to work on your weight or tone yourself up. When you're walking, you go take your walk, you could be swinging your arms back and forth, and that actually works out your heart while you're walking. So it's just implementing small changes without trying to whip all your friends into doing it with you. You're fine. You can do this by yourself. It doesn't matter if you have support. You have yourself and you're supporting yourself. That goes with that love, right? And it goes with that money, just doing the things you can do to help make yourself better, feel better. Like say you're saying no to the sweets. You're saying no to the soda. You're saying yes to the fruit. You're saying yes to the leafy greens. You're saying yes to the water, which is also another awesome thing because you have the Knight of Swords. You have the capacity and the bravery to do this. It's like no matter who is, oh, that's going to take forever. You'll never lose that gut. Not even worried about it because whatever you do today builds you up and makes you stronger for tomorrow. So if you're starting to run like 2 minutes for 1 week, and then all of a sudden your 2 minutes turns into 3 minutes and your 3 minutes turns into 5 minutes and your 5 minutes now is 10 minutes and you're running more and you're doing better as you're running. It's just you're doing great and you're doing this work. And you also have the Hierophant in this. With the Hierophant, you're more in tune with yourself. You're not conforming to whatever everybody else says, oh, well, you got to do this and you got to do that when you're trying to lose your weight and you're trying to take care of yourself. No, not necessarily. You can do small changes on a small level, and actually that's going to make big impacts, okay? So like I said, if you're up there washing dishes and you're doing some like cut out added, exactly, like being able to cut out added sugar so you feel better and you have more endurance and energy and a stronger immunity throughout the day. Thank you so much, Meta Future 1982. I love the fact that you commented and you're actually listening to this, and you know your response, your comment, your what you have to say matters. I love it. I love that. Everybody has a voice. What you have to say matters, and it definitely matters, and it's relevant for this particular reading. So it's like, you know, you're not conforming to what everybody says. Now, we all know sugar's bad. We all know sugar is the number one most addicting thing out there outside of any drug, man-made drug, you know, that can be produced. More people are addicted to sugar than anything else, right? They're probably more addicted to sugar than they are to power. You know what I'm saying? So understanding that, you're just starting to do small things for yourself, such as cutting out added sugar, things with added sugar, things with added salt, doing the leg lifts when you're washing dishes. Like I said, swinging your arms back and forth when you take your walk. Working on your breath, because you got to have breath to do any of this. Picking up a new thing, trying yoga, you know, for instance, you know, something not too stressful, not too strenuous, that you can actually work into. You can't do a push-up on the ground? No problem. Guess what we got? Walls and doors. You can do your push-up on the door. I promise you, you're going to feel it in your arms. You're going to feel it in your legs. You're going to feel it. And you can probably do more on the door than you would do on the floor anyway. Just saying. Girls, men, anybody trying to get that fupa up, trying to get that stomach a little, you know, slimmer, tighter? Planks. Planks. You can start doing a plank. You don't have to hold it for 10 minutes. You can do a 15-second plank and just continue, like we were talking about the running, continue to add more time to that. Continue to work on your breath, because you're going to need it to get any of this done. And your breath is your spirit. You know, your breath is your spirit, and your spirit's strong, so it can definitely handle it. We just need to condition it. So the whole overall message throughout this reading is conditioning, because you're loving yourself in a different way. You're honing in on your own skills, imaginations to figure out how to get to that bag. You're doing small, simple things to build your immunity and your health. Exactly. Fresh ingredients and all of that is way better. And junk food, honestly, would you rather have a nice healthy sub with lots of leafy greens or a bag of chips? And you know you're not going to have much energy left after you have that bag of chips. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. It's all about just building yourself back up, relying on yourself, trusting yourself, understanding yourself, learning something new, implementing new small things to help you feel better. Correct. You'll feel better. And it's like anything. If you put good stuff in, you're going to get good stuff out. You can see the calories on any particular food item. So it's like, you want 260 calories from that Snickers bar, or would you actually be better off with 150 calories, because most of your meal was leafy greens like lettuce, or celery, which have 0 calories, but you're still full and you still have your energy. Yep. So that's it. That's your tarot card of the day. I will be back on to chat. Anybody want to chat? Yes. And the biggest part, sleep. And that's part of getting that, no, that's love. But you still need sleep for love, because you won't have the patience. And all of this takes patience. So it's basically, patience is a virtue. That's what I would title this one, right? Because you're going to need patience to sit down and go within and think about yourself, or at least assess yourself. It's going to take patience. It's going to take time to assess yourself and the things you want to do and what makes you happy, and what you're passionate about when it comes to actually making money. Just what you're passionate about, you can make money from that. Seriously, if you're all into dogs, you can make money from dogs. If you're all dog care, I'm not talking about washing a dog. I'm not talking about getting them the dentist sticks for their teeth. I'm talking about how you interact with your dog. You can teach people how to interact with their dog in a positive way to get the actual results they want. So the dog doesn't fear you when he sees you. You don't have to yell at it. You don't have to call it names or whatever. It takes patience to get there. It takes patience to train. So you're actually training yourself. Training yourself for a better day. Training yourself for a better life. Loving yourself more. Relying on your own self and your own skills to build your stability. And balancing everything you need as a leader, because you're a leader. People watch you. They see what you do. They want to do what you do. They're inspired by what you do. And people will see you out in their neighborhood walking and swinging your arms and doing all this stuff and starting to slim down. Some will see you walking and want to join you. Some will see you slimming down and want to join you. Some will see you toning up and want to join you. Now you have a community. See what I'm saying? It's not just for you, it's for everyone. But the love, what you get in is what you get out. The love you put into yourself is the love you will receive from the world. And you need sleep to handle all of this. So make sure if you need naps, take your naps. Because you don't want to be snapping off at people. You know? You don't want to be snapping off at people. You don't want to resent people. You don't want to be jealous. You don't want any of that. So stay away from that and just work on you, and it will make it. Exactly. All the small steps matter. Just get started today. Ha ha ha. Metafuture is with me on this. Metafuture 1982. Get started today. Get started today, and just, small things, small steps. It's like building anything. You work on a small part at a time. One small part at a time. You keep your eye on the prize and work on it one step at a time. If it's hard for you to go from the beginning to the end, reverse engineer it. What would you like to work on first? What would you like, as you look at yourself and you look at your ideal self, the self you want yourself to look like? What's the first thing you notice? That's the first thing you work on, okay? That could have been the thing that's been hanging on your mind all this time. Like, gosh, I got to get this off me. I got to get this off me. Get it off, baby. Get it off an inch at a time. And it's better to what? Measure twice instead of cut once. So do things small. Do things small. Don't jump in there. You jump in there, you're trying to, do everything and catch it all. You're going to wear yourself out and you're not going to be able to stick with it. So, exactly. Progress is better than stagnation. And what was something else I would say? Progress, not perfection. You will get to perfection if you continue to do the progress. Okay? That progress is those small steps every single day. You can have rest days and you can have cheat days. But do you really want to cheat yourself, or you want to treat yourself? You want to cheat yourself for that pack of Oreos? Or do you want to treat yourself to that new bathing suit? Do you want to treat yourself to a smaller pant size? You want to treat yourself to a smaller shirt size, smaller neck size, smaller everything? And I feel like when you lose weight, your shoe size changes. So I'm not saying, and I've been there, seriously. I've been where I was heavy, and clothes cost so much money. And then this is way back in the day when you go to Walmart and you'd see the big sizes are like $4 more. But I lost all this weight and working out and stuff. And I would go to the store and it didn't matter. The clothes were still, no matter how small they were still expensive. So you're going to spend anyway. But how about this? How about this? You can spend on what it is you want, and you can look the way you want, and you can feel the way you want. And the best part of all of this reading is while you're doing the work and after you're done doing the work, you'll feel so much better. You'll feel spiritually lighter. You'll feel mentally lighter. You'll feel emotionally lighter. Things that used to be on your mind are not going to be on your mind anymore. This is like a cleanse. You're going to cleanse yourself by loving yourself. You're cleansing your money situations by tapping into your passions, and you're cleansing your body, period. To just start doing more body positive things. And it doesn't matter what anybody says, because this is your journey and your dream and your desire for yourself. Exactly. You can have a better quality of life, and that's what it all comes down to. And honey, Metafuture 1982 is on this, helping me out with this. I'm telling you, like, it is what it is. Do the work, you get the results. When you get the results, you feel so much better. And even when you haven't received the results yet, you're feeling good anyway, because you're seeing your progress. It's warm. There's a fly. The spring is coming, y'all. Like, yeah, on the calendar it's coming, but outside you can feel it. It's actually coming. Woo! And I'm excited for spring. And you know what? Doing this, you'll be ready for summer. You'll be ready for summer. Exactly. Your last bit, I'm gonna hop off. Your happiness is your own responsibility. Bottom line. So when you love yourself more, work on your passion projects, see how they can actually help people. You can make money from that and actually take care of yourself, and you become the change you want to be. Feel good, right? Sounds good, right? Not only does it feel good, not only does it sound good, it feels good, and it's actually real, and you can actually have it. You can have this. It's yours. It's just, are you willing to do the work? It's just like school. You can get an A if you're willing to do the work and you're willing to tap in and pay attention. Also, while you're doing your workouts and whatnot, while you're doing any of this, see how it feels. Tap in with yourself and see how it feels. Do a journal. Do a journal. See how it feels. On this day, I did these things. Starting out, I felt this way. So before I started doing these things, this is how I feel. I've done these things, and this is how I feel after doing each of those things. Okay? And if keep a journal of that, and you'll also see your progress on paper, because a lot of people can't grasp anything, understand anything, believe anything until they see it. But you also have to be able to see things that have not happened yet that you're trusting to happen, because you trust yourself and you trust your soul and you're dedicated to yourself. You have one human to take care of out here on any level. Bottom line, you got one human. If you're blessed to get more and be stewards of others, have children and whatnot, procreate, recreate, that's a beautiful thing. But you have one human. And understand, those children, they're going to mimic after you. They're going to mimic you. So basically, you're just multiplying yourself, right? But you have one human, and you want to take care of your body. Take care of your human. It's like a car. We're in cars, right? You're going to wash your car. You're going to make sure your car has the maintenance. You're going to love on your car. You're going to, possibly your car could be so beautiful that people want to showcase it and show it off. And now people are paying to come look at your car. And all those little specs and trips and whatnot you put on there. Hey, people are attracted to that. You know, at the same time, it could just be basic model, classic style. And people are loving that because it's a brand new, shiny, clean, or it looks brand new, it's shiny, it's clean. And you couldn't tell it didn't just come off the lot or just come off the assembly line. Take care of yourself. Take care of your things. Take care of your space. Wherever you go, leave it better than it was when you got there. And that is it. Right. And understand, you'll learn something new every single day, everywhere. Thank you so much, Metafuture 1982, for coming on and just watching and engaging and assisting and helping me create these analogies so people can understand what this tarot card of the day really is about. They're going to be like, man, this is the longest tarot card of the day I've ever seen. All right, people, that is your tarot card of the day for March 12th, 2025. And Old Faithful is definitely better than shiny and new sometimes. Also, real quick, when you have something and you know, you may have some sentimental value to it, and it could just be sitting there or just something extra. Everybody's going to say, sell it, sell it, sell it. If you can sell it's an asset, number one. Yes, you can sell your asset. But after it's gone, you can't make any more money off of that unless you have something set up a certain type of way, right? At the same time, if you're holding on to it and it's not doing much, it's basically in storage, but you still have assets, and that adds to your worth, your value, your net worth. Boom, that's the word. Your net worth. So never take from your net worth if you're not going to be adding. And create those memories. And all of this, you're going to have new memories anyway, because you're, like I said, you're going to remember the time, Michael Jackson. You're going to remember the time when you fell in love with yourself. You're going to remember time when you first met one of your new passions, one of your passions, and found out how it could help others and help yourself. You're going to remember the time where you just said, you know what, I started walking every day, and now I weigh X amount of pounds, and I've gotten all this extra weight off me, and I just feel so much lighter. And you'll be able to walk in that because that's your living testimony. And people can't say it didn't happen because they see you. You know what I'm saying? Seeing is believing for some folks, and we're going to make it happen. Patience. Patience so people can see and believe. That's what I'm going to title this one. All right. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Hey, what a wonderful tarot card of the day. This is inspiring. All right. I hope you're all inspired. Have a good one. Thanks. See you later. Bye.